people will not ask you. Then people should just do it. Do it.
That's compulsory.
They should start working on it. It will waste my time. Tell are you good? So let's start a bit. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Breeze on Kwararafa Television, that program that brings to you leading stories and let you know what you need to know about your country. Thank you so much for making our time to be with us, starting your day with us. It is very, very important to us, and we're grateful that you've been doing this consistently. I am Fomi Desmond, and I say good morning, Mr. Thomas. It's another beautiful morning again, and we're here.
Good morning.
Yes. All right, let's look at one of the leading story that we've been having recently. We saw another development that came in courtesy of the executive governor of Kwararafa State, where local government staff and retirees were being attended to the arrears, the certain amount of money that the government has been owing them, and Dr. Bukeva has graciously approved that those money should be paid. Yesterday, the actions to wealth that came from the governor took place, and you can see the permanent secretary, Engineer Andrew Godfrey Dame. He was there representing the governor to flag off the payment. So it's a commendable one, and I've continued to say on this program that anytime we see what is good, we bring it to you. The one that we see that is not right, we also bring it to you so that we do it constructively. And we must commend the governor for taking this very bold step, because we know how most of our people are living now. And this is timely, and this is a good one. So, Mr. Thomas, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I think the governor has done well in this aspect, because these 5 months arrears has been one of the challenges that confronted the previous administrations.
That's right.
It started during the time when Sani Abubakar Danladi was the acting governor. So he was owing local government employees about 2 months. But when it comes to Darius Dixon Ishaku's time, I think about 3 months.
3 months,
yes,
making 5 months. 5 months.
You could recall that during Darius's period, they had a lot of back and forth with the local government employees. At some point, he said that he's not owing them anything, and they insisted that he was owing them. So that back and forth continued for a very long time. In fact, some analysts said because of that singular reason, Darius could not secure his senatorial seat because the people at the grassroots were angry that he had no compassion for them. So when Kefas came, I didn't even see the people pushing, because when he came, he took up the payment of local government salaries seriously. We have relations and friends who work at the local government level. Now they pay them consistently. In fact, sometimes they pay them before the state civil servants. So that gesture brought some calming effect, and he also took up the decision to pay them their pension. I can tell you, my friend's father retired for 6 years before Kefas's time. 6 years. There was no pension. They did all they could, the paperwork, pension never came. But when this man came on board, he gave the directive to pay. This man is enjoying his pension today. And even the gratuity that they say they are going to pay, he would likely get his. So one of the cardinal objectives of every government is welfare. Welfare is the top. Security follows. Then other thing like infrastructural development. Because welfare is a human being that are directly involved.
That's right.
Security are also securing human
lives and properties.
Yes, humans and their own belongings.
That's right.
So once you fail in this aspect as a leader, you have not done anything. Let me tell you, if you provide roads and there are no people to ply the road, what have you done? If you provide school and insecurity has chased people out of the place,
So,
who would attend
the
the
school?
If you build hospitals and there are no patients because of insecurity, who goes there?
That's right.
You understand? So, but if people are living in good condition, their security is secured, then they begin to benefit from the infrastructural development that you have brought. So above all, I think this is great. It's a great one. You should continue, even continue beyond this. The salaries of the local government employees, as they are paid consistently, their promotions too should be considered. Because one of the bottlenecks now at the local government level is that someone is at level 14, is receiving the salary of a level 3 officer. You understand? Someone is level 14, his salary is 60,000, which is like the minimum wage. So this is not a good omen. It should be like the state. As you are progressing in your promotion, you are also seeing your increment and benefit that is attached to that level that you have attended. So this is another area now that I'm calling the attention of the Bureau for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. I know that they will tell you they are doing the implementation, but it's not automatic. And it should be automatic, just the way when you get to your next level, it is done. So also the benefit attached to it should be. So that is my next appeal. But above all, I think the settling of this 5 months backlog, Kefas has also made history in this, and he will be remembered. Just like the way we are remembering Abubakar Sani Ladi and Governor Darius for not paying.
He will be remembered for paying.
Yeah, so that is that for me.
That's governance, and it's good that we applaud their effort, especially when they do well. When it comes to security and welfare, we must give our government thumbs up for the effort he has been making, and we continue to pray that those that are around him, Bureau for Local Government and Chieftaincy actually took this upon themselves to make sure that it also come to fruition. But some ministries sometimes went proposals have been made like this, they go and sleep over it. So we must also commend.
Don't go to that extent this month.
We must commend engineer.
The secretary submit memos as
yes.
There are a lot of things going around this memo stuff.
I'm commending what is on board now.
Commend the
public secretary
and do not look as if other ministries that don't get approval like this, their own fault.
No, I'm not giving them a fault. I'm just applauding the effort of
commend the PAMSEC and let's move.
All right, we'll go straight to what we have on daily. We'll start with daily trust. Daily trust, we have this as a disturbing story here. Many fear death as gunmen attack Sokoto again. Please, what do you have from this?
It's sad. It's sad this one. Yesterday we spoke here that we don't want to wake up every day to see that people are being killed. Security is actually very poor in the northern part of this country. And it's not really good for us as humans. These are human beings. This story is saying about 3 local governments, I think yesterday also were attacked. Although they said security operatives mounted some sort of ambush in the other part, then the bandit also went to other communities. The superintendent of the police was killed in this incident. 29 others killed and 39 adopted. This is not a good story for us. And this is something that happens almost on a daily basis in the northern part of this country. And that is why when leaders come up to call on the government to redouble effort in bringing security to people, they are not being political. They are just speaking the realities of people, realities of what people face daily. So this is not really a good one. And I do hope that the security officials will come up quickly to rescue those that have been kidnapped and see that they have restored peace in the troubled areas. Yes.
All right. Our prayers are with those people that have been affected. We pray that God will help. It's a very disturbing one for us to be having stories like this. And when you look at the caliber of people that are being affected, you now start thinking, what will happen to a common man that is out there doing his business, someone going to the farm and such. So it's actually disturbing, and we know our security, just like I've always projected on this very show, that our security personnel, they're really trying, they're doing their best, but more is expected of them. We should be proactive more than just acting towards maybe controlling what is happening, because the challenges are becoming just too much for us. So we'll take a turn to the Punch and see what is leading on the Punch newspaper. On page 2, we have this story, and this will help us to also link with our plea, our request, asking military personnel to stand up to their duties now that something has been done again to their welfare. Military salaries hit 924 billion naira as Tinubu approves pay rise. Then we have this few concern on that 250,000 military personnel to enjoy 30 to 80 salary increase. Retired generals back Tinubu's military pay upgrade, demands modern weapons. We will continue to prioritize troop welfare and modernize the armed forces. President, this is what is leading on the Punch newspaper. Mr. Thomas, what are your words on this?
Yeah, I think the president needs to be commended here too for being proactive. You remember, like the past 2 months, the conversation has been around. In fact, from the day General Musa revealed from his interview that the least officer gets 100,000 as salary. People were like, why should you pay 100,000 in this economy to someone who has put in his life on the line to defend people in this country? Paying him 100,000 is not fair. So they began to call for review of these people, the military personnel salaries. And today they said the increase has been made from 30 to
80%,
which is good. I've seen some analysis, but I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure. They said the list now is like from 180,000.
From 250.
No.
250,000 it's for the armed, the entire.
So I've seen that the increase, the 30% increase, maybe we move from 100,000 to at least 180 and above, like that. So I think it's a good one. Like Oliver Twist, they are also saying, yes, now that we have provided some level of increase in the pay, also bring modern weapons. The military need drones. The military need a lot of modern equipment, vehicles, logistics to fight this, what do you call it, bandit head on. So that should also be provided on a good time. So that now that they have been, their morale has been boosted with modern equipment again, at least we can see maybe a very BRS level of insecurity in the country. But let's hope that this will also push our personnel to do better. Yes.
Yes, I am happy that we have been following these stories sequentially, and we're at this level. On this very show, we've taken time to talk about the condition of our security personnel, how, if attention is given to them, it will boost their morale to see that they do what they are supposed to do. And for just like you said, the president doing this is a commendable one. Let's see how this can be maintained. And other means, it's not just a figure.
No.
Yes, there are other things that are that will actually encourage
like their daily allowances for feeding. That should also be looked into. Yes, other anything that I don't know their allowance. I'm not in the military, but I know that there are allowances, there are benefits, there are welfare packages for them that is existing. That welfare packages too should be reviewed. You know, if initially it's 10,000, you go for outreach. Maybe it should be upgraded to 20,000, something like that. That is in some sort of way a way to also support you and move forward. And
also adding your voice to Oliver Twist.
Yes.
All right, we are making progress, and at this time we will be taking a look at what Vanguard newspaper have for us. On Vanguard page 5, we have this leading story, and this has also brought a lot of reactions from the northern youth, well-meaning Nigerians, and even the foreign body too. They are looking at it, looking at the importance of the action. So let's look at what we have on Vanguard page 5. Weekend northern youth at war over Onyekan, that's the bishop, the cardinal that took the attention to pay a courtesy visit to the presidency. We have this few reaction. Cardinal Onyekan, not impartial. He took side in 2023. We have this also saying he spoke the truth on hardship, northern youth. And also we have this, bishop have no right to criticize government. Amechi is coming also. That's what I said, we have mixed reaction. Then we have this too as a reaction. We stand with Onyekan, CBCN, Middle Belt Forum. Then we have this one too, which is the last reaction. He spoke out of concern for Nigeria, not malice. Catholic Laity Council. So you see different set of individuals and associations coming to back or say their words according to their opinions based on what they feel that the Catholic bishop did and how they feel it should have been done. But all being good and said, we agree that the actions that they took, just like we reviewed yesterday, they said clearly, Cardinal Onyekan said, they went there not because of themselves, but because of the condition of Nigerians. And you balance it up with the previous discussion about the Sultan of Sokoto saying his own, this based on opinion. So, Mr. Thomas, what do you have from this?
Yes, all the people in this government, you don't expect them to clap for the bishops. You don't expect them to clap for the bishop because President Tinubu has had some sort of tough moments governing Nigeria in the past 3 years. Opposition voices have been so strong, and they couple with his own policies, that he introduced. For example, the removal of fuel subsidy, the removal of subsidy across the energy, maybe electricity. You understand? That has further escalated. Like now, removing subsidy on foreign exchange, that has pushed Naira to where it is today, because they call it floating of Naira, right?
Floating of Naira,
so
yes.
the policy around Naira floating, that the Naira should fight itself in the international currency market. These are policies that we are brought by this government that has had a very terrible effect on the masses. You know, every country of the world, there is no developed country that has no subsidy in one area or the other. For us in Nigeria was fuel, because fuel connects to all of us in different dimensions. Now removing that subsidy and without bringing any measures that will cushion the hardship that the removal of the subsidy will bring, now is what left people vulnerable. So as it is now, almost all the effort this government is doing might not be felt. Do you know why? Because the impact is more than the effort. That is just the truth. The impact is more than the effort. Okay, look at it. He increased minimum wage from 30,000 to 70,000. But the impact is not felt. In fact, people are saying they are better off when they were better off when they were receiving 18,000 naira minimum wage. They were better off when they were collecting 18,000 naira minimum wage than today that they are on 70,000 minimum wage. Look, the prices of goods have like risen like more than 400%. What I was sharing with you before this show, that I used to refill 6 kg of gas at 1,800. Today, 1 kg is 1,700. So the price for
1,800 was taking care of your
6 kg. Now that means the price for 6 kg
has multiplied.
Is now like the price for one single kg. How do you define this? And my mode of income has not changed. I'm still where I am. Do you understand? So this is what people are saying. The bishops, you cannot say they are not saying the truth. Do you know why? They interact with their congregation on daily basis.
Daily basis, right?
Church project is no longer going on the speed it used to Because they rely on the members of the church to contribute for the progress of the church.
Not staff in the office to ask
Five.
not to ask 5 people whether
they are doing well. No. They have a lot of people under them. Look, Catholic Church has a structure. They are self-funded. They build schools, they build hospitals, they reach out to the poor, they reach out to the sick. Funding has been an issue here. In fact, even of the masses now funding the church.
The church is funding the masses.
No, if they are not telling that people are hungry, you say they are lying. They have thousands and millions of people under them. Now, when we talk about security, we had just reviewed where about 50-something people were affected yesterday in Sokoto. Is that a lie?
And that's the truth.
Within this year, how many people were killed in Jos? How many people were killed in Benue State? Even in our own dear state, how many people have been affected in Karenda Middle? You cannot lie that someone died when we are seeing dead bodies and houses being burnt. Yesterday, we revealed that a sitting judge in Kebbi State paid 50 million for him to regain his freedom. Is that a lie? So where is the lie that this government are saying the Catholic bishop are partisan? Do you understand? Amechi is saying, why would you say the Catholic bishop have no right to criticize the government? In fact, do you know that in the earliest moment of system of government, the government was run by the church? Yes, the government was run by the church. At some point, they announced that they should separate church from government. So there is no way you tell me that you separate the voices of religious leaders isn't it the same religious leader government will go and meet them that they should pacify their members not to go on protest? Okay, they can do that, right? But they have no right to tell you that you are not doing great. Come on, we should not be the same. I told you that the same APC. We are praising this same Onainka. In 2014. No, in 2014.
Okay, I thought you were still making
no. Forget about Wike. In 2023, we thought it's 2014. When he told Goodluck Jonathan to summon courage and fight corruption, then Tinubu was in the opposition. They praised him. They say he was an epitome of what he was, the voice of the people. Nyam, nyam, nyam. Today,
he has fired back again.
Today, he is a judge. He is faceless in his criticism. They now say he's partisan.
Instead, he could show that to any situation. I want us to also look at, he spoke the truth on hardship. These are northern youths.
Yes, not you. Let me tell you, the northern youth are even angry with Islamic leaders. They are very angry with them. If you look at the videos their influencers have been bringing forward from the day the cardinals visited the president to date, you could see that these people are genuinely concerned about the situation they are facing. They are worried that why should Sultan of Sokoto, whose state is being affected on daily basis, come to say they should endorse the present government? That these people have turned blind eye to the realities of what the people are facing. That is the position. So if we are saying at least the Catholic bishops come with some sort of relief, they have been saying this thing on the background. You know, you remember the cardinal said it seems the president have not been told the truth. That it seems the people around the president have not been telling him the truth. So the president is not used to this kind of reality facing him directly. So that this time around that they told him, he was not very comfortable. I think this is the first time he must have come face to face with the truth.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Thomas, for always giving out the best. Our own is more of tracking. We track and bring to you. That brings us to the end of Paper Review. We're moving straight now to entertainment news. And Last B is standing by to give you the entertainment news. On the way, stay with us.
This is Kwararafa Television.
Hello and welcome to the entertainment segment of the show. I'm MC Las B, bringing you the trending updates and stories from the world of entertainment. Afrobeat star Davido has a studying abroad has been a long-standing family tradition dating back to his grandfather's education and generation. Like he revealed, his grandfather sent most of his children to the United States for education, while his father attended university in Kentucky. Davido added that growing up between Nigeria and the United States helped shape his global outlook and music career. He said, "My grandfather was a senator, and most of his children were sent to America for their education. My dad went to university in Kentucky," he said. You know, education and exposure can broaden perspectives and create new opportunities. Always keep investing in learning because knowledge remains one of the life's greatest assets. In another development, Frank Edoho is making headline. Veteran TV host Frank Edoho has revealed that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ended after its longtime sponsor withdrew support following a heavy federal government fine. He explained that the financial burden he made it possible for the company, but to continue funding the show has become a problem. He said, "Our sponsor stayed with us for a decade, but they had to pay an incredible sum of money to back the federal government fine rather." He said, "Financial challenges can affect even the most successful project. So stay resilient, and every ending often creates room for a new beginning." The Rattle King is also making wave online. That's video. A chief magistrate court in Abuja has struck out the criminal case against social media activist Very Dark Man, aka the Rattle King, over alleged police impersonation, citing lack of evidence. Reacting to the judgment, he announced that he had been discharged and acquitted after 2 years of legal proceedings. The case has been struck out for lack of evidence, and therefore I have been honorably discharged and acquitted, says Very Dark Man. And justice depends on credible evidence and due process. Always allow the legal process to run its course with patience and confidence. Meanwhile, again, content creator Pella has alleged that some of the dollar notes sprayed on his wedding day was fake. He said he discovered the counterfeit notes after getting home, although he confirmed that the Nigerian currency he received was genuine. According to him, he said, and I quote, "I got home and then I realized it was fake. That's the dollar. Is it by force to spray money?" says Pella. And he also lamented about that. I know one thing is certain: honesty and integrity are more valuable than outward displays of wealth. And celebrate others sincerely and always act with integrity. Now from the Big Brother Naija Season 11 update again. Big Brother Naija Season 11 housemate Bluetopia openly admitted her feelings for fellow housemate Kevo, but he expressed disappointment that he appears interested in Temi Nkem instead. Kevo did not respond to her confession and quietly walked away. She said, and I quote, "I like you, but you like someone else," Bluetopia told him. Feelings are personal, and not every affection will be returned. So respect others' choices and remain confident in your own worth. Finally, high life singer Flavor have shared his past struggle with 2-year addiction to masturbation, saying it began after losing contact with the first woman he became disvirgin with. He also disclosed that he initially sought spiritual help through prayers and fasting from his mother's pastor, but later received different advice from an old Cameroonian band member, which helped him overcome the addiction. He said, I was so ashamed and needed to talk to someone because addiction has dealt with me overwhelmingly, says Flavor. And he also recalled while reflecting on his difficult period in his life. You know, at times, seeking help during personal struggle is a courageous step toward healing. And no matter the challenge, don't suffer in silence. Reach out to trusted people and keep believing that positive change is possible. You know, that was, I think that's the reason why he sang that song from around 2010, Ashao, and that's the particular song that raised him up to fame. And that's what I have for you in today's entertainment stories. Stay entertained, be excited, and stay inspired. Thanks for watching Kwararafa Television. I am MC Lasby saying good morning, Desmond.
MC Lasby, many thanks for the entertainment news. And that's the size of our package for you this morning. And trust me, we're wishing you just the best throughout your day and the week. We'll be coming your way again. Sorry, we'll be coming your way again tomorrow with another fresh package. Remember that you're supposed to be at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. For me, Desmond is my name. I'm saying good morning.